my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hello, my fellow dweebs, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we get watching today's episode of Invincible, just a quick reminder, if you haven't already, to please check out my Patreon page. There you can have access to full-length reactions, early release to my videos. It's also the place where I have the most in-depth discussions with each of you about the shows we're watching. So if you feel so inclined, patreon.com/AliciaDweeb is where you can learn more. And now let's get watching season 2, episode 6 of Invincible, which is called It's Not That Simple.
Just do it, you prick.
I really thought that Rex was gonna find a way out of that. Or that someone was gonna, like, show up and save him. I did not expect that.
Please hurry! Someone, anyone, give it to me!
Okay.
I'll do it.
How dare you!
I'm stronger and faster than you, and you know it.
Don't fail.
Hell yes, we did it.
Did you?
We told you we were too powerful.
You're waking up.
Maybe there's some juice left in this thing? That's a big maybe.
Yes! How?
Well, look at this brave little soldier.
How is this even possible?
I'm fine. Totally good. Never better?
No. Absolutely not. Is Homegirl alive? Oh, that is disgusting.
We cannot permit you to leave with the great betrayer.
Me?
Yeah.
What kind of punishment?
Death.
Oh.
I understand. Go, faster, faster! This is as fast as it goes. Thanks. Yeah, well, you know, I trained with the best, right?
I was able to control my fear response this time. I changed myself, fixed the problem.
Rudy, if you could teach me how to solve my anxiety too, that would be great.
Thank you for the update, Cecil. I'm glad Mark and the others are safe. But let's be honest. That's not the only reason you're here.
Never.
Oh, sweetie. Your mom is far, far away, and your dad... Let me remind you that I raised Mark, who just saved the world. Again, I'm more than qualified to do this.
Yes, queen! Step into your strength! Thank you, Art, for the heart-to-heart.
Uh-oh.
I've seen you in the world, seen you in my mind. Now I'm unsure of everything.
Good job, Oliver.
Oliver?
Mark. He needed an actual name, besides Nolan's alien baby.
It's good.
Yeah, true.
I like it.
Kate Chaw was
Wow.
a fearless warrior. Her unwavering belief that this world is good. Even when it killed her over and over and over again. Kate never stopped believing that.
My mom's still getting used to chewing his food for him now.
Oh!
She chews his food?
Yeah. It turns out Thraxan babies don't have enzymes to break down solid food.
Debbie deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, I swear to God.
Whenever my friends here ask where you are, I'm always like, oh, Mark's studying for an exam, or he went home for the weekend.
Yeah, her friends probably hate him, not knowing that he's out saving the world.
Mark, look who's back!
Whoa, Rick. How are you feeling?
Hi, Mark. I guess I'm fine.
I'm here to help facilitate his transition. If there's anything I can do, just call me.
Donald, who's helping facilitate your transition?
That kind of trauma can resurface.
Donald, are you okay?
Tell William I'll check in later to see how Rick's doing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
I saw my life flash before my eyes, and I didn't like what I saw. I was such a dick to Kate. To Eve, too. To every woman I've ever dated.
We go around saving lives while ruining them at the same time.
Jesus. All right, let's hear it.
Turns out Rex really likes home decorating magazines. I think it's because he's never really had a home. Hey, I haven't seen you since Kate's funeral. Are you okay, Mark?
I'm not comfortable hiring a spy.
Spy? I don't understand.
I was married to Nolan for 20 years. I can spot Cecil's people a mile away, so thank you. Bye-bye.
Damn.
Before we begin, you should know that Cecil sent me. Now, I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I think it's unacceptable to mislead a potential employer. You're the boss, not him.
Mama, boss.
I hope she sticks to that.
Real nice place you made here, Eve.
Cecil?
Reminds me of where I grew up.
I want to know more about Cecil's backstory.
Eve? You up there?
Oh no.
Amber?
I always forget that they're friends. That makes things real messy for when even Invincible inevitably get together, which we all know is gonna happen.
I actually came to talk, but if you're busy, I can...
What's on your mind?
Well,
We love art.
He made me feel like I was crazy when I started figuring it out. That really sucked.
Yeah, the lying was the worst part for me, too. He's saving the world. It's not that. It's that it makes me feel like a...
jerk. Because I'm doing exactly to her what my dad did to me and my mom. I feel like I'm failing Amber.
You're not saving
That's
the
so
world right
sad.
now.
My heart is breaking for them like the hearts in those coffee mugs.
The last thing he told me before the Viltrumites took him away wasn't, I love you, or I'm sorry. It was, read my books.
He wrote sci-fi novels under a pen name when you
Oh,
were a kid.
he has them.
None of them sold great, so he gave it up.
I don't remember this.
It, commemorates
That's
D.A.
probably
Sinclair's
for the best.
victims.
I see flashes sometimes. Sinclair's face, a scalpel. But it's like I'm watching someone else's nightmare.
Little was known about the Space Rider. He was a mystery.
For it wasn't a weapon to be used in haste.
Is this a real thing that we could go and find?
If the Infinity Ray is indeed real,
And it could take down Viltrum.
Ragnar's.
Why does that sound familiar? Has he talked about visiting there before?
because of the gravity on this planet, Ragnar's had evolved strength like no other, and I feared this place would be my
grave. Wait.
I came here looking for you, and then suddenly this douchebag attacked me. You have those on Earth, right? Douchebags?
Alan's my friend.
Mark says I'm a pal. He also says I'm essentially the king of space, so you should be very nice to me. Also, he says he hates your dumb beard because it's missing all the best parts of a beard. You know, on my planet, a sock on the door means somebody's fucking.
Yeah, it's the same here. Amber and I are in a weird place, and now that my mom's looking after my half-brother, I can't just ditch her. Are we gonna have to fight now?
I don't fight friends because I would win, and then I feel terrible. It's a vicious cycle.
Okay.
I have a hunch about something, but
Yeah,
I
give
need a
him
second
something.
opinion.
It's Space Racer in real life, and he is legendary in that no one is sure if he's real or not.
Okay, so I think everything in these books is real. And it's all stuff that can hurt Viltrumites.
It was good seeing you again, Mark. Thank you. And I'm very sorry about your father's impending or already completed execution.
Thanks.
I've heard rumors of a Viltrumite prison somewhere in space. Maybe they took him there.
Oh God.
Want me to ask around?
That can't be fun.
I'd appreciate that.
Answer me!
That planet and its people are toxic if they could do this to you.
Oh, hell no! This poor guy. No!
May I ask, sir, what's the occasion for such a fine suit?
I'm visiting an old friend. It is good to be home.
Do you think that's our universe? I had honestly forgotten about Angstrom, and with the way he has it out for Invincible, all these preparations we're doing to fight Viltrum could be for naught if Angstrom comes in with all this knowledge of how to hurt or stop Invincible. Like, do I think that's gonna be the end-all be-all of Mark? Of course not. In my opinion, he's gone head-to-head with far more intimidating foes and come out on top. But do I think he could stir up some serious trouble? Absolutely. I also cannot believe that with all the work we did to save this astronaut from the hive mind, it still got a hold of him again in the end. I mean, it's just one, but I think what we learned from the previous episode is that that one can make contact with all the rest of the others. I also can't believe that Kate died. I mean, we're no strangers to death in this show, but we're also no strangers to characters coming back or making miraculous recoveries. So to know that she's gone for good, especially when she was one of the characters that we first started with in season 1, is pretty unbelievable and kind of shows that nobody's safe. I also wonder if the rest of Immortal's past partners died of old age or more natural causes, and that's why he was saying that Kate's death was different because he thought he had more time with her. And I am worried about Donald, you guys. He is having a really hard time processing and accepting what happened, and I don't blame him. And I also think it's a pretty stark contrast when you look at Rick, who has the support of William, versus Donald, who doesn't really seem to have anyone to lean on. Oh my gosh, and then we have all the relationship trauma. I feel really bad for both Mark and Amber. I wasn't the biggest fan of Amber's during season 1 because I felt that she was putting a lot of blame on Mark for things that weren't necessarily his fault, but she's grown a lot since then, and she really accepts the downfalls that come with dating a superhero. It's just becoming more of a question to her whether that is a lifestyle that she's willing to accept long-term or forever. And that would be a really hard decision to make, especially if you really love someone. And then you have Mark dealing with the guilt of feeling like he's just like his dad, and that Amber's in the same position he was in when he was a kid and feeling like his dad was gone all the time. So I feel like I just gotta repeat what I've been saying all along this season, which is that I don't see Mark and Amber lasting. And even though I do ship Eve and Mark, there is a part of me that feels weird about that too. One, because Mark is still in a relationship with Amber. I can't be shipping him too hard with other characters because they would need to break up first in order for that to be fully realized. And two, because Amber and Adam Eve are friends, and so that complicates things. Who knows how any of this is gonna turn out, but I just really see Mark and Eve being together eventually, although Eve and Rex are spending a good bit of time together these days. And if Rex has some sort of change of heart, I was wrong, take me back moment, I don't know if Eve would give him another chance. Can we talk about what our real one Art is and what a real one Alan is? Those two characters have my heart in this show. I love them both so much. Art is just a good guy. To be there for Mark when he's having girlfriend troubles because he knows his dad isn't around, and to be there for Debbie when she was going through it. Art is really the unsung hero of this show. And Alan Nolan too. Without him forming these alliances and gathering all this information, this uprising against the Viltrumites wouldn't even be a possibility. And I do think we're eventually going to get Omni-Man on our side for this too, if he's not already. He was definitely showing signs of retaliation in prison. And I think for me to really turn a corner and to shift my perspective with how I feel about Nolan, it would take that, or it would take something really big. Because like Mark said, he still even hasn't said, I'm sorry. So maybe we're gonna get it in actions instead of words. Ideally both, but we don't live in a perfect world. Certainly not in the Invincible world. As always, my fellow dweebs, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel for new reactions every week. And I will see you dweebs later.